That was the Corey Hunt Band. And if you wonder why there's a strange, awkward, ethereal silence, it's because I've jammed my mic up in to catch all the little nuances there. That was beautiful. And you wrote that for your wife?
Yeah.
That had to have gone over extremely well.
Yeah. Well, we got married.
Well, that it worked.
I wrote that before, we were married and engaged and all that. But
Sealed the deal.
Sealed the deal.
Sealed the
That's
deal.
what I like to think.
Well, congratulations on your reach at nuptials.
Thank you.
Nuptials? How do you say that word?
It's a fancy word. I don't know.
I don't know. So as far as like writing that song, obviously you got inspiration from your true love. What other kind of things inspire you when you're on the road, when you're just hanging out?
Yeah. So I'm not really good at making stuff up either, and so like all my songs, most of them are really based on true stories, and I don't know how it works. I just sit down and something comes out. A lot of times they're terrible. Every once in a while they're pretty good, in my opinion. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there that's like, I think he sucks, but so I don't know.
Haters gonna hate is what.
If I ever figure it out, I'll let you know.
Okay. That song that you just played was kind of a big single from your last album, The Tower.
Yeah.
That's great. So did that get a lot of attention? I know you tour around in Texas and in the South and in the Carolinas.
Yeah, it actually on the Texas Regional Radio Report, which is like one of the charts out here, it was in the top 40. So that was cool. That was our first song that's ever.
Congratulations.
That's the first thing we've ever really done. We don't have any statistics other than we had this one song that. But now, like, we've been very fortunate. That was our first song, and then Explain also, like, it actually did better than Hannibal.
Yeah, we played that one earlier in the show.
Yeah. People seem to really, grasp that song, I guess. And then Song About Saturday Night actually did. It didn't do as well as those two, but it got on up there. So
I have a feeling Song About Saturday Night, which I didn't play earlier, though it was sent to me. It was a little bit more country than we do on the morning show, but I have a feeling it's going to be a major hit at the Golden Light.
Oh, we'll see.
Okay.
It's usually pretty fun. So
yeah. So how would you describe the material that you had on The Tower versus what you're currently working on and is going to evolve into this new album? How would you say that material, whether it's the songwriting or the music itself or just the sound that you're feeling, how have you felt that it's evolved?
Well, I feel like I don't really try to like be different from what I was, but I feel like when each album is kind of like a period of my life. So like the first stuff we did when I wrote when I was like 20 and 21, it sounded like I was 20 and 21. And then, The Tower was kind of like my, if you listen to it in length, you'll kind of hear a bunch of themes, and it was kind of my anti-mainstream everything kind of thing. And then it was also when I met Hannah, so there was a bunch of songs about that. And then like this next one, I feel like it's the first time since I've been playing music where I was just like, I'm good with where I'm at. Mm-hmm. Like I'm,
stabilized.
It's like, I'm married. I have a house.
You're living the dream.
And like I get to go play music, and so this one it's very, I don't know. I think it just naturally it's a little more. I like to call it like Southern folk rock, and less like country. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. You really don't. Also, you really don't know until it's recorded exactly how it turns out. But we'll see.
And is that something that you've struggled with, like going from, are you country, are you acoustic, are you folk, there's such a blended line.
I think it's sometimes it helps us and sometimes it's hurt us. We kind of fall in the cracks. Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes we're not country enough for the country people, and then we're not indie enough for the independent people. And so we just kind of float this little river by ourselves.
Well, I have to say, there's a boat sitting right here. Like this show, we play everything, and public radio stations, different people, across the board. I highly encourage you to check out different public radio stations because you've got such an independent voice in that. And so we love the cracks. I love crack. Is what I'm trying to say.
Getting down to it.
We have a lot of blended mixes in here, so it's great that you have some songs are a little more country, some songs are a little more acoustic or folk or singer songwritery. Yeah, so I think it's great. I look for albums that have a little bit of variety in there.
Yeah, so and I like a lot of different styles of music, and so I think that's where it all comes from. Mm-hmm. My biggest thing is always when I do write songs, it's always like don't try to write a genre. Just kind of do it and let it fall wherever it falls, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, as Tony Bennett said, good music is good music. It doesn't matter what kind. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we've got 4 minutes left. Do you think you can play us one more?
Yeah. So me and Eric got stuck in a traffic jam one time on our way to Fort Worth, Texas, and Alabama. I started writing a song about it, and it's really hard to rhyme anything with Alabama. So this song's called "Stuck in Arkansas."
All right, if we don't get to it, you guys go out and see Corey Hunt Band tonight at the Golden Light, 10 p.m. on 6th Street in Amarillo. Here's Corey Hunt Band.
We were bound for Fort Worth, stuck in Arkansas, sitting in traffic when that song came on. I couldn't take it, I had to give you a call. Said I really miss you, and it's just been 3 days, but I've got 2 more weeks, I can hardly wait. Sometimes I wonder why I even do this at all. And so tonight before you go to sleep, look up at the stars. Yeah, the road's got me sometimes, but you've always got my heart. Trying to find what I'm supposed to be. The radio don't play songs like I sing, and I'll never be famous, but that's alright by me. And I just hope somehow I make you proud by writing all these songs that come out of my mouth. Days are coming, though sometimes they're hard to see. So tonight before you go to sleep, look up at the stars. Yeah, the road's got me sometimes, but you've always got my heart. Before you go to sleep, look up at the stars. Yeah, the road's got me sometimes, but you've always got my heart. Fort Worth, stuck in Arkansas, sitting in traffic when that song came on. Sometimes I wonder why I even do this at all.
Tell everybody have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Hey, you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in. Corey Hunt Band live in Amarillo tonight at the Golden Light. Bye-bye. Hey, you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in. Corey Hunt. It really does. Live in Amarillo tonight at the Golden Light. Bye-bye.
Humanity.
There it goes. Hey, that was great. High five.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you.
Awesome. Woo!